Okay, guys, I am finally back for this depressing chapter here. I do have some unfortunate news. I'm gonna try to cut back on voices because holy crap, that ruins my throat. And I would rather stream for longer, just a tad longer, not doing the voices. So I'm just gonna end up reading them. Maybe some of them I'll do like voices for, but I don't know. Like some of the voices really strain my throat. And I listen back on the playback and stuff of me trying to do the voice. It doesn't really sound like I'm doing anything different. And it just strains my throat for essentially no difference. So yeah, I'm gonna not do that anymore because there's no point. Because it really doesn't sound different, at least to me. Anyways, let's begin this depressing chapter, shall we? Last time we were going to, I believe it was. Yeah, Bose, but we made a stop in Rolent. I don't remember exactly why, but we're gonna stay here for a little bit, but as soon as we stopped in Rolent, this ominous fog was surrounding Rolent, so no more flights until the fog has at least lightened up or something. And I apologize if the game audio is a little not as the sound volume may be louder or lower. I don't know. I might want to turn that down a bit more actually. But I was doing something else. I was recording some other stuff. Mainly Xenoverse with a friend, and I had to do some workarounds. Mess with the audio that's capturing by OBS. Well, anyways, let's actually begin all this. What am I supposed to do again? I was supposed to go home, maybe? No, North Maga Trail. So, while we're at it, I should see how my house is doing. South Elise Road. So, essentially, we're doing patrols right now. Okay. So, we're on patrol. Nothing new to that. And I did set up my webcam a little different in hopes that this stupid doesn't screw up. And not me having to, like, I still had to adjust it like 30 minutes. I originally planned to start this at 6:30, but, well, that flew out the window. I'm starting at normal time then. Haha. Ugh. Ooh, it's one of you guys. You're like a boss, the first boss in the original game. Damn, now you're normal enemies. At least you didn't become normal enemies in the same game. Anyways, let's attack you. I do remember my shortcut keys. At least for the speed up. I don't know any other shortcut key though. I did decide to take Agate and Tito with me. I do remember doing that. I wanted to take, I think I was debating on doing Tita or Olivier, and I just decided Tita because I think she was lower in terms of levels, so I decided to mainly focus on leveling her up. And I wanted to bring Agate with us because we barely got to see him until now, so he will be joining us throughout pretty much the rest of the game, honestly. So there's no more dialogue differences, unfortunately, for you guys. Yeah, there's no more sweet, different dialogue trees being accessed through the game's stuff. I don't know why I'm saying that, but whatever. Anyways, I'm gonna start building CP up on them, on everybody, because that's one of the biggest things you want to do. I remember doing this for Final Fantasy X like all the damn time. That was my only strategy for that game. It worked. Until the final boss. Until the final boss. Then it got my ass handed to me. Just say that. It took me a good 20 tries or something around that to actually beat the final boss of Final Fantasy X. That sucked. Because I didn't abuse the sphere grid like everybody else did. And to be real, I'm not a big fan of what Final Fantasy was trying to do at the time. They were trying to make leveling obsolete. Like, they're trying to do something different. They were trying to deviate from being an RPG, but they still had like RPG mechanics, which it was a weird time. In 12, they went back to being like RPG, except more like an MMO. That game's like, the gameplay in that game is a mixed bag. The Gambit system makes it completely brain dead. But if you get rid of that, you're going to be very annoyed. Like, if you don't use the Gambits at all, you're just doing the game wrong. Because that's what they're there for. And unfortunately, the game like heavily pushes you to use it, so you're essentially doing brain dead things to the point where you don't even have to make your controlled character attack for you. You can just make him like, you can make him see the monster and attack it immediately. Boy, I learned True Barrage. Is that an S-Craft? I feel like it is. It is. So I learned True Barrage. You didn't even learn a level 2 S-Craft until 57? Wow, that's really late. Whatever, but I don't even remember us. Let's talk about the Gambit system in Final Fantasy 12. But that game, it had good ideas, but again, the Gambit system made it brain dead, and that's what made it pretty boring to me. The story was okay. The best character was Balthier. I think that was his name. The Sky Pirate dude. I remember looking at reviews for that game on what people said. Like, what some people said, and apparently people were comparing that game to Star Wars? Why? Is it because of the Empire? Because Final Fantasy's been doing the whole Empire thing for a good long while now. And I've never heard of people comparing it until, like, someone said that. I'm like, okay. Again, the story's a mixed bag in that game, too. You can either love it or you can be kind of meh to it. It was okay. The only thing that kept you going back was the newly revised, Get out of here. Stop playing dead, you little crap. With the Zodiac... If you're gonna play Final Fantasy 12, play the Zodiac Gauge, because essentially it gives you... It makes a class system with the license, the old license system. And it's a freaking godsend, because, apparently, like, 12 was easy to break, but, I played the original 12. That game was a freaking grind fest, I tell you what. They actually did make it easier to grind for license points and just level ups in general in the Zodiac Age. Zodiac Age, if you're ever gonna play 12, just play that version. It's on Switch, pretty much every console, everywhere, every new console at least. and PC as well. So if you're only a PC person, it's on there too. So, but I would strongly advise not to get the PS4 version because unfortunately they actually they did something stupid where you can't actually reset. You can't choose a different class or something when you pick it. In the Switch and Xbox versions, you can. I don't know if the PC version you can do it. That might actually be based on the PS4 version, which sucks. I don't know why they felt that was a smart idea. Then again, now that I think about it, I think it was just a direct port of the international version, which actually included that system originally. And they revised the international version and made it even better. I don't know why they didn't think to do that for PS4. They could have released a patch for it, but they still have yet to do that. Because good old Square Enix doesn't know what the fuck patches are. Ugh. Especially for like gameplay patches, they don't know what the hell that is. Seriously, they're like, oh, you want this? Get whole new game, whole new game. You'll pay $60 more. I'm sorry, that was kind of racist, but still, whatever. I don't care. I just say random shit that comes out of my mouth. I don't mean anything by it. Because that's what I'm here for, the bullshit on the internet. How far was I supposed to go? Was I just supposed to check out the mine? I've just been talking shit, honestly. Milch Main Road, North Mulga Trail. It's just the trail. Okay, where am I supposed to go on the trail? Am I supposed to visit the mine? I don't want to go through the mine again. That's stupid. Why I have to go through an old dungeon from the first game? I don't like revisiting old dungeons unless it's like doing a really cool callback, but in this game's case, they're reusing like assets out the ass that it wouldn't really be cool. It would be monotonous. Okay, let's kick you guys' ass. I've just been kind of rambling on while killing things, haven't I? These guys aren't that strong now that I'm actually notice what I'm doing. They do give a hefty amount of experience though, which is weird, considering the last area I was in where they were pretty damn tough. So that's kind of weird. I'm not gonna complain, it's easy levels. Here's a tower. I don't want to go in there, man. I really don't. Every time I go in one of those towers... Actually, this is one of the more simple ones. This is one of the more simple towers. But just in case, I am going to save my game. Just in case. Oh yeah, I did want to bring this up because I remember when I posted this on the fan group, the Falcom fan group on Facebook. Anyways, I know who's using Facebook nowadays, but besides the point. I recently acquired the PS2 version of Ys 6 or Ys Arc of Napishtim. And people were like complaining about that game, saying the CG cutscenes and stuff. They replaced the original PC opening with the CG cut, the horrendous CG cutscenes. But believe it or not, there is a way to actually get view the original PC cutscenes on the PS2 version. It's just Konami back in the day. Yes, Konami actually published it for the PS2. But back in the day, they liked to hide things in their sheets as like a nice little Easter egg type thing, which is pretty cool. Ow! Please stop now. You just negated all the damage I did to you. Awesome. That was fun. But yeah, they did stuff like that, which is pretty cool, because you wouldn't think the companies would keep like original stuff like that from the original version of the game. But they did. They also have a hidden... This is very rare for companies to do this back then, but they actually have dual audio in the game. Dual audio is an option in the game. So you can listen to the voice acting. Yes, the game has voice acting too, but you can listen to the voice acting in Japanese if you really wanted to. Now that is very rare for a PS2 game to have. But considering how short the damn game is, they definitely could fit that on a DVD. I seriously doubt the assets and how much dialogue and shit in that game would really fill a DVD. Because I'm pretty sure that PS2's DVD size were about 4 gigs, 2 to 4 gigs, and they could get up to 8 towards the end of its life cycle. But rarely any games use the 8 gigabyte capacity. What did I want to do? I wanted to heal somebody. I was thinking, is Tita... Was it somebody else that it need to be? Sarah. Come on, I'm trying to heal. Damn it. Alright. Let's continue through this tower. Can we get a back attack? Back attack? Damn you. But yeah, it's pretty awesome how much they hid in that version. Of course, they hid through cheats you wouldn't normally think to do. Well, a thing that you normally wouldn't think to do. Or how the heck would you know this unless you had like the strategy guide or something? Which is kind of... I don't know how I feel about that. I like little Easter eggs. But hiding like options like that is kind of dumb, but it's just kind of what Konami did back then. They loved hiding things. I will eventually do a stream of Arkham to Pish 10 at some point, because I do want to play through the East series on this. I want to stream the East series. Minus the first 2 games, because I don't have any desire to go to those games because of the bump combat. I hate bump combat. I know how terrible it can be, because I remember playing a couple games that used that type of combat before, and I didn't like it. I might have played Ys 1 or 2 before, a really long time ago, on an emulator. And I remember not liking it because of the oh! There's a shining bomb! Kick its ass! Come on, bring in the money.
Someone's been naughty.
Alright, let's speed this up. Lightning speed whip! Always kill this thing. You can't really hurt them unless you use an S-Craft, which is weird. You know, I have yet to encounter a Shining Palm in Cold Steel. The Cold Steel games. Huh. I wonder, like, are they even in those games? I assume they are, because they're a staple, aren't they? Or Sadist Whip 2. Or Draguna Edge 2. I'm guessing these are S-crafts. Sadist Whip was Cher's S-craft, so I get number 2 for that. I love the naming scheme for them. They're so goddamn bland. It's like, let's put a 2 next to it. That'll make sense. I mean, it makes sense in a way. But, I don't know. It's kind of boring to me. Unimaginative. I'm gonna try not to spend too much more time here. I do need to build up CP again, but I can do that on the way back. Why am I supposed to come up here? Was I supposed to talk to somebody on the manga trail or something? I'm just gathering treasure right now. I'm a treasure hunter! Oh, it's only one? Cool. Let's beat the shit out of it! They don't give that much experience points, I've noticed. More treasure! Mighty Juice. Cool. Let's go up. Let's see what more treasures this place has hidden from me from the first game. Because apparently the treasure chests are sentient in this series. No, seriously. Like, they have treasure chests that have quotes in Cold Steel 2, but they are blue chests. They aren't every chest. Unlike this game. I don't know why they did that, though. I really don't. Oh, god damn it. It's you thing. It's you things. You things. I don't know why I said it like that. Actually, Tita, can you finish them both off? That would be amazing. Yes. Oh, yeah. And you had the crit thing on, too. That's awesome. Let's build up that CP gauge. Oh, how did I get surprise attack? That's bull. Baloney. Oh, I got him up to 200, I guess. I just need to bring Estelle and Shara up again. Because I used it all on the palm. And it was totally worth it. That 1,000 experience points was totally worth it. I think that brought Tita up a lot. I think that brought her, really, I think that really closed the gap between everybody else. Okay. So I've been opening these things up nonchalantly. I feel like this one's going to be a monster in a box. I am surprised that I was right! I've just been kind of opening up without actually looking at the design on the box. Sulfin Whip. These things explode, so they're annoying. I'm so glad they got rid of them in the later games. God, these things are... I hate exploding enemies, man. Especially in like... Final Fantasy 7, they're fucking obnoxious because you can't avoid it if you're standing over the damn thing. Because the thing will, like, explode upon death. And when you're doing, like, you get stuck in an animation with a victory. And then you just take unnecessary damage. That's annoying. Oh. What are you weak to? Nothing, apparently. Ooh, this might be a tough battle. Yeah, I'm using this. Get the hell out of here with that shit. Tita, you have a craft that could potentially be useful. Smoke cannon too. I missed with one of them, and you resisted. Shit. Make sure I didn't press the Windows key by accident. Ooh, this might be a little troublesome. Do a hard break on one of them. Do it on you. Oh no. Damn, I tried to get them all. Alright, I'm gonna need... No. I need Vital Cannon. Because I'm guaranteed to get hit by this art. Because you don't have any impede moves, unfortunately. Okay, Wild Rush. Battle Predation. No, I don't want that. Flame Smash. This might be useful. I think I'll kill that one. Or kill two of them. Fortunately, everybody takes damage for that, so that sucks, but I'll have to deal with it. I'm gonna have to whittle everybody down. All I ask is that you all survive. Damn you. Fudge. Oh, I need to use this again. I'll kill you. Because I don't want to deal with you too much. Actually, you know what? Just be on the safe side. Where was it? Oh, it's this one. In the safe side. Just in case it somehow didn't kill you for whatever reason. A hard break on your ass. And attack you again. I'm just gonna go for you and get you out of the way. And I'll just do a regular attack and explode. It's inevitable. Now I have this thing. Now I have only this thing to take care of. And he's asleep. Use another Vital Cannon. Just to heal up a bit after battle. And the treasure is ours! And Cher leveled up again. Gypsy Queen. And I'll equip that. She can. It gives, holy hell! 10 to agility? 20 to art defense. And around 9 to regular defense. That is a really good armor. Putting it on Estelle. Now I have to build up CP again for everybody except for Auget. It's a stairway upward, yeah. Okay, it is. You turn the other way, please. Thank you! Thank you! I want the beetle. It's funny because I have a beetle infestation right now. I'll crawl on the ground over here, man. And then now you're just imagining a bunch of beetles saying, "Thank you! Bye-bye!" Should have done that. Dumplings. Nice. And more treasure, which I suspect will have more fights! So I I am saving the game too. Oh, diamond staff. Ooh, that sounds luxurious. How much attack does it give me? It gives me 20. Not bad. Not bad. I'll take it. Oops. Well, there's one of those quotes. Now, I can't go any further this way. Huh. I don't remember this tower being that complicated, but I guess I might have been wrong about that. Or did they secretly change the layout in this version, or in this game, in the sequel? Who knows? Or it's just me being stupid. That's also a possibility. I would like to actually get the story stuff really soon. Actually, I think we were supposed to stop first at Estelle's house. And I came up here for no reason. If so, I feel like a dumbass. You know what? I'm gonna leave the tower. I guess I hit the loading zone. Okay. Move this over more. Sorry, I was used to it being more further over because of playing Xenoverse. Because Xenoverse was on a TV over here, and this game's on my computer monitor right here. So I'm looking like right below the webcam instead of like, there's good stuff over there. I'm sure gaming off of this TV here. I do, and sometime in the future, plan to actually do some more things with my setup. Like, right now I'm using like, yeah, Turtle Beach like system here. That's like a DAC with it and everything. It's pretty good. The original one I had set up that I had I got for my birthday a long while ago. Then the cord for it went bad, so I got another cord on eBay because they stopped making this. The nice thing about this is this whole setup right here is this little thing acts like a mixer. So I can plug this in because it gets powered by USB, but it also takes the audio from USB and has an actual control for it, like volume control for it. It also uses like digital optical out for like sounds on TV. For like game system sound. So I can plug it in my TV instead of the game console and just have the TV have the sound pass through the TV to my my headphones or my little setup here. But eventually I want to switch over to a wireless system because this cord's getting really annoying just to deal with. My old setup, it was okay, just because of the way everything was set up. But this one, not so much, because the cord's like hanging on the floor, and I don't want to accidentally like push my chair back and run over it and short out the wire. Yeah, I don't want that to happen. So I plan on getting a new setup here. And also, I'd like to have my TV back too. So I'm planning on getting another monitor, but with HDMI. And switching everything to auxiliary. And have like, I have something of a mixer. I do have plans. I just have to test and see if it'll work. And I'm gonna hook it up to a wireless transmitter, Bluetooth transmitter, and get some high quality Bluetooth headset, because also this thing, like, these earphones are not comfortable to wear for long periods of time, especially for gaming. They're Turtle Beach headsets. They're Hesh 2s. I used to have the mid-brand one, but unfortunately, like, they had like a bass boost feature in it, so you put like a AAA battery in it and it bass boost it. I used to have one of them, but the problem is I put a battery in there and the battery rotted out and destroyed it. So that sucked. Okay, now these things are kicking my ass. Let's get rid of you. Tita, I need some vitality, please. You're very helpful, Tita, despite what you think. Despite what you think. You're most definitely not getting in the way, I can tell you that much. Ow! You just dropped a boulder on us. I don't know why I keep doing that. Why do I attack with stealth? How do you... Alright, I gotta... not speed up past that guy's turn. Why does he have so much defense compared to some of the other ones I fought earlier? Yeah, that's a little weird. I don't remember them being that strong. So I think I'm supposed to make a run back to Estelle's house. And I was just being stupid and didn't do that. And her house is right over here. I believe this place has been pretty much abandoned for like, what, half a year or something? Doesn't look like much fog's gotten here yet. Wow, is this your house, Estelle? Ha, never realized how nice a place the old man had. You really think so? Thanks. Well, anyway, I can fix it. Fix everyone some tea or something at least. Come on inside. I'll handle making the tea. You head on up to the room upstairs. Why? Look up, Estelle. Ooh. Oh, right. The house is gonna get pretty damp in this fog. Yeah, why was that window open? Was Cassius here recently? It's always relaxing to get back home. Kind of wonder how much of that is because we're out of that fog, though. Blech. Okay, an extra H, sure. That's part of it, I'm sure. You know, Scheherazade, you sure do seem to know your way around this place. Of course I do. I've known this house for a long time, a very long time. Yeah, you've been coming over since Mom was alive, so that's over 10 years. Wow, it really has been a while. About that, give or take a few gray hairs. Shara, you were in a circus troupe, right? How did you meet Estelle? Well, you see... Wait, Shara, you don't need to... It's fine. It's an old story. It would have been about 12 years ago now. Our troupe had come to Rolent to perform. Huh. Estelle at that point was even more fearless and curious than she is now. After one of our shows, she strode into our tent with purpose, the purpose of playing. Circus troops usually get met with some suspicion by residents of a town outside the performances, you see. As a result, we weren't really sure what to do at first with this girl who came to visit us, but you see, Estelle wasn't exactly a timid girl. She kept coming over every day, and everyone came to really love her. Myself especially, of course. One day, Estelle didn't want to go home till long after the sun had set. Since there wasn't any other choice, I ended up being the one who took her home. That's the day I met Cassius, and Lena. Lena is Estelle's late mother. Yeah, that sounds kind of familiar. Estelle, you're incredible! Well, I don't really remember that much of it since I was like 4 back then, but I do remember Cher would come by our house anytime the circus was in town after that. That's right. But, Sherazard, if you were part of a traveling circus, how'd you end up in Burl as a bracer? You could say a lot happened. 8 years ago, when I decided I wanted to be a bracer, I came to Liberl to ask Cassius for help. I've been in Liberl ever since. I get it. So you're tied to the old man. I was curious. Was, Joshua here back then? No. Joshua came to live with us 3 years after all that. Actually, he showed up when you were in Grand Cell during your junior bracer tour, didn't he? That he did. I wandered Liberl, spreading goodwill and flowers as a bracer does, and returned home to find a boy I've never seen living with Cassius and Estelle. To say it was a bit of a shock would be an understatement. I bet. Estelle and the others enjoyed some small talk as the morning sun tried to pierce the mist. Finally, with a little tea for the road, they left the bright house. Okay, so I was supposed to go there first. To get some backstory about how Estelle and Shara met. And what else should I do? Okay, I was supposed to go there because there's a star right here, which means I already did it. I'm supposed to go to the North Malga Trail. Well, since I'm already south, I might as well go towards... Damn it, wrong button. Might as well go towards... What's south? Elise Highway. Am I headed the right way? I don't know the road names. This is Garun Gate. South Elise Highway. Where is that? Here's Mistwald. Maybe they wanted me to check Mistwald? What the hell is South Elise Highway? They didn't name this road after that, did they? I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. God damn it. Hey! Huh. That's a lot less foggy. I guess this is as far as the fog goes. It kind of just ends, though. So along the Elise Highway... Okay, this is the Elise Highway. The fog clears roughly 60 cells from the city. There don't seem to be any monsters in the fog either, so ensuring people's safety shouldn't be difficult. Yeah, hopefully. I guess we should just check the other roads like we did this one then, huh? Okay, well, I guess that's done and over with, thankfully. That was very easy. Do you want to go east? Or west? Hey! That you, Cheryl? Ridge! Hiya, Ridge! Yo, Estelle! I last saw you when you left for Lalaco. Ina filled me in. You guys are on some kind of rough job, it sounds like. Something like that, yeah. You on bodyguard duty, Ridge? Yeah, my clients have some urgent business in the capital, apparently. At this rate, it's faster to just walk than wait for the airships, so I'll be escorting them. Ah, gotcha. Well, keep up the good work. You too. Good luck with this fog. How do the roads look anyway? The Elise Highway isn't too bad yet. If you follow the path down a ways, you should reach the edge of the fog fairly quickly. Oh, good to hear. Anyway, if you'll excuse me. Right, everyone, follow me. Off we go to the capital. Stay close now. Understood, Mr. Bracer. We're counting on you. Okay, so we got that little cutscene. Which way should I go now? I can go back on the Malga Trail, or I could go west to Milch Main Road. I'm gonna go west. It's already went on the Malga Trail. Do need to heal a little bit though, don't I? Sure, you got some healing items, right? Oh, that's one of the things I was worried about. I remember the last session, I was worried about how I didn't really have a traditional healer in the party, but then I realized Tita has a good skill that covers that. Okay, is that a monster I can fight? Is it? Well, I know I can fight. Okay, it ain't. I was thinking it was like one of the ones I could get money off of or something. Okay, you're weak to fire and earth? Yeah, fire and earth. I got earth. Earth lands on you. That's you. You got earth too. You got fire as well, but your earth's more stronger? I can't tell how strong these attacks will be. Whatever. Just do it. Just do it. Of course it missed the big fella. Okay, let's take you out and try to take the plant guy out. See how well that goes. Wow, you're pretty beefy. Yeah, you're pretty beefy. I'm gonna save my EP. Just do. Wow, I might as well. I've been doing friggin' physical attacks. Because it really didn't do that much more damage. It's kind of disappointing, to be honest. Thanks to the Shining Palm, I don't really need to level grind that much. Or just level grind in general. Now these enemies are not really worth my time. Unless I want more stepping. Which I think I'm fine on right now. I know there's a treasure. I can fish here, but I don't really give a shit about that, do I? Okay, there is a treasure chest right here that I could get. I remember in the, I think I remember in the original game that being a monster in a box type deal. Okay, and we're out of the fog. So along the Milch Main Road, the fog clears around 80 selj from the city. There are monsters creeping about in the fog as well. This could be a threat to travelers. Yeah, let's make sure we tell Ina. All that's left is just the Malga Trail, I guess. I mean, you guess that really is all that's left. There's no other road that heads out, Estelle. Unless they build one. They build one east. I'm trying to, yeah, they build one east to Calvard. When are we gonna get a game set in Calvard, man? We keep hearing them mentioned, but we don't see that much from the country. Let me rephrase this. North Americans don't really see too much about the country because we didn't get the oh, come on, man. The Zero and Azure games, the Crossbow games is what I'm trying to say. We didn't get the Crossbow games. And I know there was a lot more Calvert stuff in the Crossbow games. But we didn't get them. I guess I'm just gonna head to the mine because I already went straight to the tower. That didn't trigger anything. So I guess the mine now. I already fought a shit ton of these guys. So I don't want to fight you. You guys are weaklings. It's harder to see them because of the fog. Oh, weird. It ends like right before the mine. Yay, the fog's cleared! So along the Malga Trail, the fog goes all the way to 140 cells out from the city. Not only does the fog extend halfway up the blasted mountain, but there are monsters everywhere. This is bad. Yeah, I don't ever remember it being this bad. Anyway, we've checked all 3 roads, so time to head back and report to Aina, right? Unless you can think of any other pressing business, I'd say that's right. Oh. Wow, really? Woo-woo! 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 Clear, foggy, clear, foggy, clear, foggy, clear, foggy. God, that effect like immediately happens. That's so weird looking. I mean, it's supposed to be weird, but it's just weird. A weird graphical effect is what I mean. I think that could have been done slightly better, but whatever. I'll just go down further this way. This way is where I'm supposed to, where I want to head. And of course I run into an enemy by accident. You know what? I'm just gonna kick you guys' butts. Oh, it's one of these things. Crap. Well, get rid of the plants first. Then I can deal with Mr. Apple over there. Alright. Don't have an impedes our craft on you. Only August and Estelle have impede stuff. Do I even need it for the... Nope, I don't. Unless I miss. And I did. Thankfully. Thankfully, I did not miss. Because that would have sucked. I don't think it would have killed me, but it still would have been annoying. Because it's always annoying. Thankfully, Joshua is not in the party. Huh? Did you guys hear the sound of a bell just now? You know, I'm going to point this out. I actually heard it this time, but my first playthrough, I did not hear the bell. Like, what the hell is she talking about? But it's very, very subtle. Extremely subtle. You have to be listening for it. I don't know how I heard it when I'm in the middle of a live stream instead of my first playthrough. But whatever. Yeah, it sounds really far away though. It sounded pretty nice too. Bell sounding nice, whatever. Yeah, I know. It was like hypnotizing for a second there. Shara, you okay? You're spacing out. Oh, no, it's nothing. Like you said, it's a lovely sound. It enchanted me for a moment, that's all. You too, huh? You don't hear a bell that nice often. I wonder if Renan got one in or something. It's possible. Anyway, we have a clear picture of how far the fog extends now. We should let Aina know. Yeah, let's get back. Good work, everyone. Let me pay you for your efforts before we continue. Sweet! Yep. 2,000 Miro. I'm a Class E now. I have to admit, though, I was expecting a more vague report. The fog has boundaries that clearly defined. Yes, it's all but impossible to think of it as natural when you see it. I'm still a little unclear on just how big the entire fog cloud is. Let's take a look at it on the map. On a map. So, if it's 60 Selge down the Elise Highway, 80 down the Milch Main Road, and 140 down the Malga Trail, it should look something like this. That's not really as helpful as I thought it'd be. Yes, it's strange. The way fog spreads should change based on its point of origin and direction of the wind. Meaning, we're still completely in the dark on what's causing this or what it means. Guess all we can do is stay ready for anything. I'm afraid so. The army's still on the fence about mobilizing too. Oh, that reminds me. Hey, Tita? I don't suppose your grandpa has any inventions that are like a fog remover or something. A what? Grandpa did make something called a dehumidifier once. A dehumidifier? So it removes water vapor from the air. I am surprised you actually know what that means, Estelle. Considering the shit you've asked about before. That's perfect. Can we use it? I don't think so. It's meant to be used indoors. You need hundreds to affect a place as big as Rolent. And even if we had them all, it wouldn't fix the actual problem. Technology fails us, huh? It'd also be nice if we had some solid evidence the society is behind this. This feels a little half-cooked. Half-cooked, I think. For them, anyway. I think you mean half-baked. And, what makes you say that? So far, everything they've used their gospels for has been sort of world-shaking phenomena, right? Literally in one case. But just producing some fog isn't really that impressive. Good point. You think this would be like a flesh-eating doom fog thing or something coming from them? Let us not forget. Every time they have given us a message in some form or another. This time, however, not a murmur. Wait, have they? My rival's ghostly projections. The wolf appearing amongst sheep, and our kitten's lovely letters. Each time there were provocative signs spurring us into action, but here, silence. That's true, I guess. Put like that, it does come across as rather half-baked. Shara, is something the matter? A message. You may have received one already. What? What? When did we... Help! Someone! Ooh, it's happening. Mayor Claus? Oh, Estelle, hello. Oh, Mayor Claus, hi. What's wrong? You look like you just ran a marathon. Wait, why am I getting the weirdest sense of deja vu? Mayor Claus, please catch your breath. Has something happened? Has something... You could say that, yes. I'm glad to see you're all safe, at least. Mayor, what do you... Mayor, if you could explain... Just a few moments ago, a leader collapsed in my home. Several other citizens have fainted in the same way. What? I said, what? I said, what? Wow, I said the totally wrong what, but whatever! I've been to all the houses, and it seems the symptoms are the same in every case. Their breathing is stable, and their pupils look fine. They seem to be asleep, so they shouldn't sicken further, I think. I see. It's a small mercy at least. If I cannot rouse them, however, I doubt I need to elaborate. Mayor, we have to find a solution as fast as we can. Estelle, you alright? You're looking kind of bad. I'm okay. It's just even Alyssa's mom and Luke collapsed. It's kind of a shock. Estelle, if you're not feeling well, you can go back to the guild house, you know. Or you could rest at home. No. Can't let myself get all mopey, you know. Father, you really have no idea why they're comatose? I'm afraid I don't. I desperately wish I did. The traditional church remedies for awakening the sleep aren't working, so I don't think it is a poison or illness. It's more like Hades preserve us, but it's like their souls are trapped by something. Their souls? For the moment, it seems the best course of action would be to visit the homes of the afflicted. We need to find out what exactly the situation was like when they fell into these comas. Ah! Right, let's go. Estelle, Sherazard. As of now, in my capacity as Mayor of Rolent, I am formally requesting guild assistance. Please, discover what has caused this. Assuage the fears of our people. What is that word? Why do the... I swear they took out a thesaurus and just made... It's like, that word looks interesting. Let's use it. Just leave it to us, Mayor. We'll do everything in our power, sir. I swear it. Excuse me, I need a drink. Hey guys, am I the only one who's suspecting the society's behind all this? No, I'd put my money on those idiots being the cause of all this. A coma Father Divine doesn't understand. I guess that's kind of an incredible phenomenon, isn't it? Thanks, guys. I was hoping I was just being paranoid. But then I have to wonder, has everyone received a message? That's a good question. You did write down the full list of people who've fallen comatose, yes? Oh, one sec. Okay. We can begin by asking the family, friends, and associates of those four about anything suspicious. We can return to the guild house once we've done so. Right. Alright, who was there again? Wait, was I actually supposed to memorize that shit? Dude. Oh. I was on the wrong tab. I was gonna say, is the game actually gonna make me memorize that shit? Lita made at the mayor's place. Bar. Ashton's house. Radford near the west gate. Where am I currently? I'm like... whose place is this? That would be the church, you dummy. Rolent General Goods. That's not where I need to be. Is it this person's house? Blah, blah, blah. That's not the right place. This person's place? Yeah, it is this person's place. Oh, hello. You're Estelle and Sherazard, right? Yes, good evening. We're here to investigate by order of the mayor, but, is Mr. Radford okay? Yes. But there's been no change, I'm afraid. He's sound asleep and seems comfortable, but we cannot wake him no matter what we do. Is our only option to wait and watch him until morning? I'm afraid so. That's all you can do, for now at least. I know this is a bad time, but could we ask you a few questions? Of course. I don't know if we can answer everything, but I'll be happy to help in any way I can. Thank you, you two. Firstly, when and where did Radford fall asleep? The time around 5:30, I guess. The place, well, just outside that door, essentially. Inside the door? So what, in the hallway? Yes, I heard a knock and a voice say I'm home. I unlocked the door to greet him, but when I did, I found my father-in-law on the ground unconscious. To be honest, I thought Father had simply gotten drunk again, but I couldn't smell any alcohol in his breath. I thought it was strange, and then we couldn't wake him. We couldn't wake him, no matter what we did. So we went to go see Father Divine. I see. I think I understand the situation. One last question, if I may. Was there anything odd about the situation before Radford fell asleep? Anything odd? What do you mean, like... What? You mean like that blasted fog? Aside from that, for example, did you see anyone odd, hear any strange noises? Come to think of it, when we were dragging Radford in, you noticed it too? And all this fuss, I thought I just imagined it. What is it? It was when we were putting Radford to bed. We both heard, it seems, the sound of a bell. The sound of a bell. Hold on a sec. Didn't we hear one too? It was surprisingly lovely, really. I simply thought someone outside rang one. Thank you. You've given us a lot of information. If you remember anything else, please contact the guild straight away, alright? Yes, of course. Well, excuse us then. We'll be back to check up tomorrow. Okay, thank you, Estelle. Mystery of the bell. So I checked Radford's house. Now it's Luke at Ashton's house. I don't know where that is. It's Bitha at the bar. And Lita at the mayor's place. I know where the mayor's place is, so I might as well go to the bar. I talk to... No, I want to talk to bartender. Guess I gotta go behind the bar. But, is he back here? Denzel. Sorry, but take care of Tabitha for me. I thought about closing up the bar tonight, but everyone's gonna want some liquor on a night like this. As we're the only bar in the city, I can't shut my doors during a time like this. I see. Yeah, I get it. If we get a hold of anything, we'll let you know. Yeah, thanks. I'm counting on you. Okay. Is his wife upstairs? Yep. Hey, Alyssa. Sorry, Estelle! Yes, hi! This is great! When did you get back from training? I've been so worried. You didn't come back for so long. Sorry. I got kind of busy and couldn't say hi. So, is your mom doing alright? Well, it seems like she's sleeping okay. But I'm so worried. She won't, wake up or anything, even if you shake her. Father Divine said there's nothing to worry about, but... I see. We're investigating this at the request of the mayor. Could we ask you a few questions? Oh yeah, sure. Ask me anything you want. Okay then. First, where did your mother fall asleep? And when? Let's see. It was about 5 o'clock, I think. Mom and I went out to clean the chairs and stuff on the terrace. The chairs? Yeah, we figured they might get damaged from all the humidity in the air due to this creepy fog, you know? We'd finished waterproofing the ground floor, you see, so we figured we'd totally store the chairs too. I see. Alright, and then? Okay, so while we were cleaning up, Dad called me. When I got back, Mom was all zonked out in one of the chairs. So you didn't see her fall asleep then? Yeah, sorry. So I tried talking to her, shaking her, but she wouldn't wake up. I totally freaked out and called Dad, and he carried her up to her bed. And then she wouldn't... Mom... Alyssa... Sorry. I'm sort of losing it because you're home too, Estelle. Yeah, I know. It's okay. You don't need to worry. Yeah. I'm okay now, thanks. Did you want to ask anything else? One second. Shara, you got anything? Possibly. Alyssa, did anything strange happen before or after your mother went to sleep? Did you see anything you didn't recognize or hear anything strange? People I didn't recognize? Actually, yeah. Just as I was heading inside, I saw this lady come out of the clock tower. A woman? Was it someone from Rolent, you think? Well, I couldn't see her face. The fog made it kind of hard to see details, but her clothes were really weird. I figured she had to be a traveler of some sort, you know? Really weird? What was weird about them? She was wearing this sort of black dress robe thing. Can't lie, it was kind of hot. It was a bit hard to see details through the fog, though, like I said. I see. Still, this is really valuable. We need to go tell Ina this. Yes, absolutely. Thank you, Alyssa. You've helped us tremendously. No, it's okay. It's okay. Good luck with your investigating stuff. And don't worry, okay? You can count on us to save your mom. We'll figure this out and wake her up. I know. Thanks, Estelle. So we got that person. We interviewed that person. They said they actually saw someone. Just got 2 more people. Luke at Ashton's house. Where is Ashton? That's the clock tower, damn it. Stop it! I don't want to head in the clock tower. Is it the road by, was it over? No, it's not over here. Okay, I got the map all screwed up. It's facing the wrong direction that I need it to. Is this the right place? No, I don't see anybody in bed. Wait, is there an area over here? Okay, it's right here. Ah! Oh, dearie me. Estelle Bryce. Look at you. I've seen your bracer and everything. Hey, Miss Maggie? Pat? Miss Maggie? Pat? Sorry I didn't say hi earlier, Pat. We, heard about Luke. Estelle. I'm not crying like that. Oh, hey, Pat. It is... Grammar! Grammar! That's supposed to be switched. It's supposed to be, is it that bad? Not, it is that bad. What? Oh my god. I can't stress enough, this game was retranslated to fix these issues. Well, you see, our little Pat is the one who found Luke after he collapsed. Oh no. Pat, don't worry. It'll be okay. Maggie, how is your grandson? Is he hurt? What? No, not at all. He's just sound asleep. Really, I think this is all a bit of a fuss. He'll be right as rain tomorrow, I'm sure. The little rascal will just wore himself out, like boys do, you know. Really, him not waking up? Foolish. Foolish. Maggie. Hey, Pat. Can you tell us what happened when Luke fell asleep? Huh? We're investigating what happened on behalf of the mayor, on behalf of the town. Pat, if there's anything you could tell us, it might help us solve this and wake Luke up. Please, Pat. Estelle. Okay, I'll tell you. Thanks, Pat. So, where and when did Luke fall asleep? I wasn't there when he fell asleep, but I found him on top of the clock tower. I think it was just past 5 o'clock. We were playing hide and seek in the fog. I was it, and I was looking for Luke. When I found him, he was asleep. I thought he was just being a jerk and tried to wake him up. But he wouldn't. I see. Wait, one thing I don't see. Who the heck carried Luke down from the clock tower? Oh, that was Mr. Paddington. He came up and found us just when I was trying to figure out what to do. He said he came up to make sure the clock was working and the fog wasn't causing any problems. Oh, yeah, that's just like Mr. Paddington. Okay, think I've got the gist of it. Pat, I was wondering, when you were playing, did anything strange happen? Strange? Did you see anyone you didn't recognize? Hear any strange sounds? Like Estelle said, anything could help. I don't remember much except all the way to the fog. I do remember thinking it was really creepy not seeing anyone at the landing port. I see. So creepy fog aside, nothing really suspicious happened. Nuts. Seems that way. Thank you, both of you. You've given us some food for thought. I'm glad we could be of help, dearie. Estelle, is Luke gonna be okay? Yeah, you bet he will. Pat, don't cry anymore, okay? Luke will tease you if he finds out when he wakes up, you know. Okay. Yeah, I won't cry anymore. Is that all? No, I have the mayor. I decided to pick the mayor, mayor's estate as the last place to go. So I have one more place to visit. And that is the mayor's estate. And the camera keeps turning diagonal on me. God damn it. first. I need some more drink. Now we visit the mayor's place. It's upstairs right here. Estelle, Sherazard, welcome. Hi, ma'am. Did Mayor Claus tell you about us? Yes, you're investigating the fainting cases. If there's anything I can do to help, please feel free to ask. Thank you. Well, firstly, how is Lita? Lita. She won't wake up no matter what we do. I pray she'll wake normally come the sunrise, whatever that's worth it, in this fog. But for now, all I can do is keep an eye on her. That's awful. Where exactly did Lita collapse? And do you remember when? Let me see. I would have to... it would have had been around before 5 o'clock. I stepped out of the kitchen and found her collapsed in the entryway. I panicked a little, needless to say, and called for Claus, who was able to carry her to bed. But to think there are others afflicted the same way. She collapsed in the entryway? Hang on, was the door locked all the time? I don't believe it would have been. After all, people have been visiting all day to speak to my husband about how to deal with this fog. Well, that's a list of suspects a salvage long, then. Oh, how long were you in the kitchen, by the way? About 30 minutes, I suppose. Alright, I think we have a good picture of what happened. One last thing, if I may. Was there anything strange before or after Lita collapsed? Strange? What do you mean? Did the house have any unfamiliar visitors, or were there any odd sounds? Anything you can think of, ma'am? Let me think. Well, I'm not sure I'd call it strange, but it was memorable. While I was in the kitchen, I heard the faint sound of a bell. The sound of a bell here, too. It was such a lovely sound. I thought Lita rang it, perhaps. But that reminds me, I haven't been able to find that bell. I wonder where she put it. You've given us a lot to think about, ma'am. If anything else happens, please contact us at the guild at once. Yes, of course. Oh, and everyone, do be careful, won't you? Yeah, we will. Thanks for your help. So we got that. Now it's time to report back to the guild. I believe so. Yep, that's everything. So pretty much everything happened around 5 o'clock. And it was a bell. Most of them were hearing the bell. So we're investigating the coma cases officially on behalf of Mayor Claus? Good. How's the questioning going? Pretty well, I think. We've heard from the families of everyone who's been affected, but I think we're ready. Alright, let's call everyone together and compare notes on what we've discovered. I talked to everybody. I see. It sounds like your investigation went well. The testimonies of those close to the affected is particularly interesting. There seems to be at least one common thread among all of them. Yeah, that's the time it happened. Oh, was it the bell? Wait, not everybody heard the bell. I guess it wasn't the time. What is the time range? God damn it. Fucking bullshit. Oh, I know it was. I was thinking time range. God. Ugh. Was the collapsing? The witnesses collapsed. They threw an obvious one to throw me off. Wow. Seriously? I should have read the third option. Whatever. I hate when games do that. It's hard to see anything when vision is this poor. A demon that devours the souls of its victims, unseen by others, shrouded in fog. A horrific image, to be sure, but one which fits our antagonists perfectly. Wow, that's scary. Thanks for the nightmare fuel, Olivier. In that case, we do have some useful testimony on the identity of our demon. Yes, the sound of a bell, and a woman robed in black. I'd say it's... Yeah, I was gonna say. I'd say it's safe to say both of them are related to our slumbering citizens. The problem is though, Alyssa is the only one who saw a woman in black. Maybe it's just a coincidence? I very much doubt that. You have to remember what happened at the place the woman was seen. Oh! Lucas collapsed. Yes, exactly. The black-robed woman was leaving the clock tower. And that would be where Pat found Luke. Yeah, there's no way that's a coincidence. So that woman in black is... There's no question now. There's an enforcer skulking around in the mist here in Rolent. Son of a... Fog from an unknown source and people collapsing into comas would be our phenomenon then. And the sound of that bell is the message. At least we know the nature of our foe now. I'm going to contact the other guild branches, especially Elnan, and let them know our situation. What do you plan to do? It's almost certain that there will be more attacks on the citizenry. We need to spend the night patrolling. Yeah, I'm up for that. If we do it in shifts, we should be able to rest a little too. You shouldn't worry about that. Huh? Leave the night patrol to us guys. You all go home and get some rest. But wait! It's a good idea, Estelle. You look dead on your feet, and I know this has been draining for you. Take Chloe and Tita home with you, and you three get some rest. But... Okay, I will. Shara, why are you acting like we're talking about someone else? Like I said, leave the patrol to us guys. What? It's not really about gender, mind. You've been working yourself as raw as Estelle in this case all day. Let us handle things for tonight. You go rest. Now just a minute. I'm a B-rank bracer. I don't need my hand held like some... Shara, do not look a gift horse in the mouth, Your words protest your lack of weariness, but your body language states otherwise. Is it not also the responsibility of a bracer to stay rested and ready to act? Very well. Shara, Agate, Zin, be careful out there, alright? Leave it to us. Well, remember, you guys be ready for action tomorrow morning. The high moon weaves gossamer threads through the mist. We should rest soon. Well then, Estelle, lead on to your home. Why exactly are you coming with us, Olivier? Ha ha ha! Fear not, my sweet. Olivier Lenheim is a perfect gentleman who would never overstep his bounds, especially in a gathering of lovely ladies such as this. Nay, my purpose is merely to protect you. Olivier, I think we'll be alright, really. Oh, we'll be protected, alright. Once I tie you to a mattress and throw you in a river, that is. Hey, idiot, what the hell are you doing out here? We need to figure out who will be on patrol and when. What? Oh, August, the muse of comedy touches you. Did you not say that you and Zin would handle the patrol? No. I said leave it to us guys. Last I checked, that includes you. But I could be wrong. Come on, get inside. August, wait a moment. Do you not realize that a gathering such as this is a no common occurrence? I'll enjoy it enough for the both of us. Just let me go. Yeah, you get inside. Come on. Jesus. Well, that's probably the best way to domesticate Olivier, on the whole. How the heck can he not show any, like, tension or anything in our predicament, though? It's hard to tell sometimes whether he's joking or really serious. I'm pretty sure he was 100% serious. One way or another, though, he's a bad influence on Tita. Yeah. Well, I kind of feel sorry for Olivier, though. Shara? It's nothing. As much as I despair to borrow his words, he did have a point. We should call it a night soon. Yeah, that's true. Okay, Tita, Chloe, follow me. I'll show you guys the way. The door just opened? Was that a door? Huh? Estelle? What? Oh, sorry to wake you, Tita. I'm just gonna make sure I locked up properly, okay? I'll be right back. So you just snuggle up and go back to sleep, okay? Okay. I'm back soon, Estelle. She's so cute. Must fight cheek-pinching urges. Actually, that would be kind of cruel, so let's not. Okay, gotta calm down. That was probably just Shara or Chloe. Best to double check the beds and locks, though. Shara, maybe? Wait, that's Estelle's room. Chloe's in bed right now. Do I talk to her? I guess I do. Well, she's like a broken light. She really freaked out when I told her she'd be sleeping in Joshua's room. Really kind of adorable. Dean, everyone, what should I... Chloe... We'll both do our best, okay? It's out on the terrace. Or balcony? It's more like a balcony. The fog's still really crazy. Memories! Painful memories! Anyway, let's check the first floor. Huh? The bed is still warm. Where on earth would Shara go at this hour? Door is locked. Well, not in there, apparently. Shara? Ow! Oh, Estelle, is something wrong? I heard a sound and got up to check it out. Thought it might be you. He was. I'm sorry. Being able to wake when you sense the slightest change in your environment? Now you're acting like a proper bracer. Well, I don't know about that. I think I'm just nervous. I've got a lot on my mind and I feel kind of confused. I see. So hey, are the cards showing you anything? Let's take a look. The Inverted Emperor. Mercy, empathy, trust, difficulty, and experience, and uncertainty regarding your enemy. Wow. I don't really get how one card can have that much meaning. What do you mean by uncertainty regarding my enemies? I didn't draw the card for you, Estelle. Sounds like you think some of that does apply to you, though. This wouldn't have anything to do with what you spoke with Mr. Burns about, would it? Oh, I'm sorry, Estelle. I'm really not trying to rush you. I do think getting it off your chest would help. Would help, though, once you're ready. Shara, do you have a few minutes? Honey, you're practically my little sister. You have all my minutes. That's what older sisters are for. Aw, Shara. Could you take a look at this? Estelle handed Dorothy's photograph to Shara. A photo? What in... Well, this answers one question at least. I can see why you've been so distracted. Yeah. I bet he's with them as a front of sorts for whatever clandestine work he's doing. Again, I've never heard of these words. Yes, I see. With them, he can do the sorts of things he couldn't easily do if he was having to maintain a bracer's face. Wonder what his goals are, though. Shara? Aren't you just a little bit surprised? To be completely honest, I was expecting far worse. I remember hearing that the soldiers attacked during the bandit raid were simply knocked unconscious, not killed. I'm certain Joshua's skill had a lot to do with that. Yeah, that's true. Getting caught on film was a bit careless of him, though. I should demand better of a student of mine. Well, to be fair, it was Dorothy who took it. Sometimes I swear it's like the hand of the goddess is guiding her pictures or something. She does seem possessed of the camera of miracles, yes? So, Shara? Should I hand this photo over to Aina? Or Elman? As a rule, bracers have only one obligation. That is, to come to the aid of civilians who are unjustly harmed and to prevent such acts whenever possible. So let me ask you, is Joshua a danger to the citizenry? Will he work with the Capwas to bring terror to Liberal's skies? What? No, he'd never do something like that. Then you have exactly zero obligation to report anything. I see no reason to say anything either, as I too am confident Joshua presents no danger. Ultimately, it comes down to whether you believe in Joshua or not. Or is that actually an ongoing question? I do believe him. I do trust him. I'm just so worried. He's out there somewhere, and I don't know where. And he's got those cold, unfeeling eyes. It looks like he doesn't care what happens to himself. I almost want to talk to Dad and try to get Joshua put into protective custody or something. Estelle. But then, what did I do all this for? Was this all because I wanted to bring Joshua back myself? But then maybe I'm just being a selfish little girl? And ow? I think I'm supposed to say oh. Yeah, I'm just gonna skip that word. Yeah, once I get this far in, the headache set. Oh, it's ow. I didn't read the headache part. Sorry! Ow. Yeah, once I get this far in, the headache sets in. I see. I wouldn't worry, Estelle. You're coming to an answer in your own way. I wouldn't fret. What do you mean? The sound of it, you have a fairly good grasp of your feelings on this. All you've lost sight of is what you want to actually do. You'll find the answer you need if you take it one step at a time. I know you will. Shara, you already seem a lot calmer now than when you got off the airship. You certainly seem to know what you need to do right now, at least. Yeah, that's true. When I heard that Alyssa's mom and Luke had both collapsed, I actually felt kind of motivated, you see. Like, I can't sit around in my own little rain cloud. My own problems seem to fade into the distance a little after that. Oh, great. Now I think I sound like a vapid flighty palm. Whatever that means. I don't know about that. Though you're definitely cute enough to be a palm. Do you think you should keep moving forward? You've always solved your problems best by putting one foot in front of the other without stopping. Thanks, Shara. Now I sound like a charging rhinociter. I guess it's like kind of like a rhinoceros. Not a palm. Still, really, thanks. I think I kind of see the answer in the distance now. I hardly did anything special. Anyway, Joshua's doing pretty well for himself now, isn't he? Never thought he and that bandit girl would be a match, but they are cute together. Oh, great. Now you're getting in on that. I don't know if there's anything going on there, you know. Ooh? You think not? She is a very strong-willed, boyish sort of girl. And yet beneath that, there is a sort of deeply buried sense of refinement to her. That sounds just like the kind of girl Joshua would snuggle tenderly with. Oh, God. Shara, did you become a perverted old man while I wasn't looking or something? Fog seeped into your brain, didn't it? As they overcome perils together, the soil would become fertile with affection. Oh, but Estelle, why are you worried? If someone steals Joshua from you, all you have to do is take back your man. Brave versus Capua, struggle to the death. Oh, she's being... Okay, note to self. Never talk to Shara about anything in the future. At all. Ever. I'm joking, Estelle. Really. Still, though, if you want to worry about Joshua, that would be the thing I'd worry about more in your shoes. You two are at that age, after all. Oh, believe me, I'm plenty worried on that front, too. Like, there's Chloe, for starters. Nothing. I totally said nothing. Anyway, even despite all that, I'm actually a lot calmer now. I think I'm going to get back to bed. Are you going to stay up, Shara? No, I won't be too long. I won't be too long in getting back to bed myself. Agate and the others had a point about getting some rest. That's true. What is it? Shara, is there something you're worried about? Well, a little, perhaps. Give me a day or two, Estelle. We can talk about it then. Well, okay. I promise I won't worry about it too much then. Just keep your own advice in mind, okay? Don't drive yourself crazy or anything. Don't worry. I've got a bothersome little sister to handle all the crazy in my life. Well, good night, Shara. Good night, Estelle. It was bad. The inverted emperor. Mercy, empathy, trust, difficulty, inexperience, and uncertainty regarding your enemies. Losing sight of what you want to do. I wonder who I was really talking about. Yourself? Maybe? The bell. Whoa! Is it me or is it thicker than yesterday? Yes, it's definitely getting worse. I hope Aga and the others are okay. At this point, good question. Even if it was just a patrol, I'm kind of worried. Let's get to the guild house. We should be able to hear about last night along with anything else. Good idea. So I actually want to talk about this a little bit. That kind of bugs the shit out of me. So I understand like Estelle falling for Joshua. I don't understand Chloe or Gisette. I don't understand why they fall for him. And people are like, and I want to point out to the people who are fans of these games, just the series, the entire series, including like Cold Steel and all that. People complain about Reen a lot, but they've been doing it since Sky, so I don't. They've been doing it with Sky with Joshua. So what makes Joshua any better? Is it because Reen's the main character? So that's why you give him more shit? I mean, hell, they do it with Lloyd in the freaking Crossbell games. I haven't even played those games, but from what little you control Lloyd, I can just fucking tell. Like in Cold Steel 2, you play as Lloyd for one section. And apparently, like, everybody's into him because you hear the dialogue from Rixia and all that. I think her name was Rixia. But still, Jesus. It's like, but they give Reen shit for the whole harem thing when they've been doing it since the beginning. Jesus. That's what really bugs the shit out of me. They've been doing it with multiple characters and multiple arcs. I just don't get it. Why people get so upset about it. Okay, now we're supposed to go back to the guild. Morning. Good morning. Ah, good morning. There you are. Slept well last night, I hope? Yeah, thanks. Definitely recharged my batteries. Well, not necessary. The extra rest was appreciated. Thanks, you two. The night patrol wasn't too rough, I hope. Thank you for doing that. Not at all. We slept in shifts, so we're fine. Of course, there's one of us still passed out at the hotel. I'm guessing you mean Olivier? Whoa, so he really did do his part last night? That he did. He wouldn't stop complaining, but I think some of it was just for show. He did his job well. We'll be sure to thank him later then. So, what's the situation? Did anything happen overnight? The night patrol may have been a good idea because we've heard no new reports of people collapsing. But it's as we feared. All of yesterday's victims are still out cold. They're still completely unresponsive. Oh man, that's awful. Also, do we know of any changes to the fog? I swear it's thicker than it was yesterday, but at this point I'm not sure I trust myself to make a judgment. No, it's definitely getting thicker. Not only that, but we do have reports of the size of the cloud expanding as well. The entirety of the Malga Trail is now blanketed all the way to the mine entrance, apparently. Really? Crap. this gets much worse. Keeping people safe will be impossible. Well, it's not all bad news. Between the reports from us and others, the Royal Army's agreed to dispatch 2 full squads here. They'll take over the defense of the city proper. Really? Sweet! Yes, they'll be coming from Bose over the Vert Bridge. That'll be a relief. If the army can take care of the city, that leaves us free to investigate the entire region. Right on. This gives us the chance we need to find the Ouroboros clown and Burrier. Did he say her? Oh wait. They're going off the evidence of the black lady in black. Okay, never mind. I'm being stupid. Boo! I was the one that wasn't thinking straight. My guess is that our suspect must be concealing herself in the region's more remote areas. But that gives us a huge amount of ground to cover. Yeah, Rolent as a region isn't that big, but just the 7 of us can't search the whole thing with a fine-tooth comb. I wonder if there's anything specific we should do. Well, on that note, how about I press gang you into helping with the evacuation of the civilians to the city. Huh? Evacuating? Seems all but certain that the coma is occurring within the fog. Now the fog's reach is growing. Like I said, we received word earlier that it's reached the Maga mine, and it's also reached the Parzel farm. The Parzel farm too now? I see. So we need to bring the Parzels and the miners back into the city where the army unit can keep them safe then. Yes, you can consider it a guild-assigned mission, pay and all. Think you could do that before you go looking for them? Keeping the civvies safe does sound like a priority, I guess. As I remember, the mine is some distance from the city, yes? And it sounds like the same is true of the Parzel farm. If that's the case, it would be wise to split into 2 groups. We needn't take all 7 of us to one location. Then you realize I gotta go west first. You'd have to go west first. Or north first. Go back through the town to go and pick up the other people. Okay. As much as I'm sure Will and Cher Parzel would love to see a small army of bracers show up at their door, I agree. Speaking of which, can we go to the farm then? It's, run by the family of an old friend. Ah, I see. Olivier and I will evacuate the mine then. Yeah, sounds like a plan. Come on, let's go and haul Blondie out of bed. Haul me out of bed? What cruel summoning is this? Ah, you're awake. Why are you strumming your lute? Ah, my rose, but the weather casts a pall on men's hearts this day. I thought to perhaps brighten the mood a little with a lovely serenade. Consider the ray of sunshine piercing through the gloom, courtesy of Olivier Lenheim. How the hell can you be so cheery so early? Does sound like you were actually doing your part out there, though. I'll admit, you can be a good guy when you want to be, Olivier. Indeed, well done. Ha ha ha! I merely did my duty as a gentleman and defender of love. To be honest, I had thought about stopping by Estelle's home while I was on patrol for a visit. But the fog was so thick I could barely even find the city gate. It was a tragedy, I tell you. Seriously? Just when I was reversing my opinion of you. Let me get Olivier up to speed. A very bracer-like mission, Very well, allow me to help. Come, led us away to the farm with the fair lady. We said you're coming with us. The hell are you getting it wrong on purpose at this point? Ooh, I did not realize you wanted me so badly, Agate. Why, if you keep being that forceful, you'll scare me away, my lover. Okay, hang on. I am not your... What? What? Lover? I didn't know you were... Tita, don't listen to a word he says, okay? And, well, so much for any hope of taking this job seriously. It's better than being too serious. Anyway, if we fulfilled our tomfoolery quotient? Why can't you just say quota? Fuck it, I'm inserting my own word, tomfoolery quota for the day. We should really get to work. Yeah, we really should. We're off to the mine then. Farewell for now, fair ladies. Right, so we should get to the Parzel farm on the double. After you, Estelle. Hey, Estelle, you said a friend of yours lives there, right? Uh-huh, she's an old friend from Sunday school named Tio Parzel. She lives out there with the rest of her family. Her grandfather Franz, her grandmother Hannah, and her twin siblings Will and Cher. We will be escorting minors, or not counting Tita. She's armed. So we'll have to stay alert on this one. Well, we're off, Ina. Good luck out there. Fog's slightly thicker, harder to see enemies. Ooh. Okay, I'm going to call it for today. We actually did get some story stuff done. I don't remember this chapter being that long, if I'm going to be honest with you. I really don't. It's only... unless they padded it out more than I think they did. I might be... Like I said, I don't remember it being that long, but... We'll see! Anyways... I'm done for the night, and hopefully they won't be as long for the next session. I don't think so. I've actually had a blast tonight doing this. I was kind of dreading it because I know what comes up. Yeah. But anyways, you guys have a nice margarita, anime watching, game playing rest of your day. See you guys until then.